What's up, guys?
Very.
It's David122. I got Ryan and Mary here. We're gonna discuss the ban list. It's over live stream for those who are wondering what the weird format's about. So we're just gonna go into it and talk about it, and we're gonna absorb it, and we're gonna live the ban list.
Breathe it in.
Breathe it in. So our band cards, I feel like, oh no, they're all down here. It's, they're all here.
Wonderful.
We have got Dynamite Knight banned. We've got this Grand Soil, the Elemental Lord. This is literally the first time I think I've ever seen this card. The True King Lithogasm.
It's used in a the dinosaur FTK.
Dang,
Only FTK.
Danglong, Dryden, Broad Bowl, and Digusto Emerald.
So Dave, what are your thoughts on the banned cards?
The banned cards, Ryan, they are the bandest of cards. We can't use any of these cards, I believe, is the reason they are banned. As to why...
You are a brilliant...
I do believe that...
Top
I
tier bullshit.
I do that when I do believe that when a card's at 0, you are not allowed to run even one copy in your deck. That is the kicker.
Oh my gosh, I am
Now that
completely blown
everybody's
away
up
by
to speed.
your...
Yeah, we're up to speed on what
a
the
banned card is.
yeah. so as far as Dynamite Knight, that's actually I think that's an intriguing hit. Actually, everyone was
I think the TCG is trying something different than the OCG when it comes to hurting the True Draco deck.
Yeah, because everyone's like, oh, you should ban this stupid masterpiece. He's such a power card. Blah 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 blah.
He is, but without Dynamite, he has no ammo.
And it's hard to get to, or harder to get to. He does, yeah, it does, because he doesn't have his tribute fodder, like in.
Right. It's like Diagram and Masterpiece are still there. So you can still, the rest of the deck still functions because Diagram is their searcher, but the fodder for Masterpiece to just either tribute off of or pop your stuff is definitely limited.
Plus,
I'm sure the route True Drakers are going to go towards in this current format that we are in now is that they're more likely going to be going for Masterpiece Turbo when they try and summon this fucker as soon as possible.
probably gonna. Oh, you think they're just gonna play a bunch of like one-off floodgates and crap just to like have something to tribute over?
They might even run Foolish Burial of Goods just to pitch stuff.
Ooh.
I wouldn't put it past them to run Macro Cosmos.
I would say a Cosmos and I would say Cosmos, Skill Drain, lose one turn. They could play a stun variant with Demise, and they don't even have to activate any of those things, right? Because they have to just tribute.
Well, Monarchs even have the if you control a tribute summon monster, your opponent's monster's effects are negated.
Because to my understanding, they can just use Masterpiece and tribute over any back row, right? It doesn't have to be their own back row.
You can just set it. And
So yeah, if Skill Drain's a bad play right now, you can just use it as tribute fodder, like, and then your Masterpiece is immune to traps, or you can, I mean, like, or couldn't you even like, could you tribute another trap and then activate Skill Drain after he hits the field, and then you have a immune to traps, unskill drainable monster? Like, they could still play. Like, I think
the deck is not completely dead, but it is hindered a bit, which is nice.
I mean,
almost every card got banned.
yeah, I feel like the build that's going to be played is going to be a really obnoxious build, but okay. And then as far as this thing is, everyone's been talking about how this thing combos with Firewall Dragon, so I guess they just don't want us to be able to do that. So whatever, fuck it.
They just bounce their Firewall, keep summoning it and reboarding shit.
It's like, okay, whatever.
It's loopy and FTK.
It's stupid. Okay. As far as your Lithogasm, boy.
Hit True King, like in
By
some way.
Yeah, Lith Orgasm. Can anyone actually say the name of this card?
Lith Orgasm? It's like Mike Tyson.
Lithogasm. It's like lozenge dragon. Fuck. All right. So, yeah. Okay, fine. He combos with your dinosaurs. I got you. I feel you on that.
That's the Dino Yang Zing
That's
hit right
that's
there.
the Dino Yang Zing hit. As opposed to hitting like all your dinosaurs, they got this thing, and they got your Long Dong, which makes sense because Long Dong is annoying as fuck.
Yeah, he is. He's really good, especially since
really
he
just
searches
robbed me.
everything.
I mean,
Summon and when he's sent to the grave, and he doesn't have to be synchro summoned. He can just be summoned. So when you're bringing him back with Lithogasm,
yeah.
I mean, as a Yang Zing player, it kind of hurts me to see him get banned. but it's not like it's unwarranted.
No, he's very good.
He's very
very
good.
powerful.
All right, and then
Emerald?
Emerald? Well, I guess we probably should talk about Zoo. Zoo, yeah, these are their power. The reason
I thought we were ignoring Zoo. That seemed to be the thing to do in your videos.
No, fuck Zoo. This deck's annoying.
Like, no out to try and
Screw you guys. This deck was good. It's good. It's not broken, I don't think, but it is certainly the best deck currently able to be played. It's far too consistent.
It still functions as a pure deck, not as good, but it still functions as a pure deck, but it's no longer splashable as it was.
I would still say
they'll play the field spell.
With 3 Barrage, like what I was saying earlier, the deck could still be possible an engine.
Yeah.
Because, you know, going into Chaka,
it just needs
Mrs. Chaka. Mrs. Chaka
needs setup, and it's very difficult without Broad Bolt to get a Zoo into the grave.
Unless you run Rat, in which case,
Rat's at 1.
Okay, so fine. The deck is certainly a shell of its former self.
Rat's at 1.
Rat's at 1.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the let's talk about fucking Emerald. I don't know. Why is Emerald hit?
It's a very good card.
Yeah, but if it's been a very good card for years, all of a sudden it's a problem. That this one feels like the Kaiser Coliseum hit, where it was just kind of out of the blue. Like people
unless they're thinking future stuff, I don't know.
I don't know. Like if you told me they banned Kaiser because they were anticipating Link format or Link summoning in like a year and a half, then maybe. But I don't know if the concept was it planned that far ahead. I mean, and that seems like a super preemptive hit. Like so, I don't know. I mean, it's a good card. It can be it's loopy.
Honestly, I just feel like Konami wanted to ban something random, and they just went with Emerald.
Emerald, okay, fine, whatever.
I feel like giving it to 1 would have been fine, because then you couldn't cycle Emerald with Emerald and keep looping that way. Because I feel like a lot of the FTKs or whatever
multiple Emeralds.
Yeah, multiple Emeralds.
Okay.
Same with Lavalval Chain.
Right, Lavalval Chain and Emerald can go back to 1, and I don't think there would be any issues.
So let's talk about these one-offs. We got Ignis Heat, the true Draco Warrior. He's your Ignister retrain.
You want to search his spells, I think, right?
Yeah.
So you got your trap and your spell searchers both hit.
I mean, it was weird that they did an uneven hit on these. I guess they thought the traps were better, so they might as well hit the trap searcher more. But I don't know. Okay, fine. I mean, Ignis at 1. I guess he would be the one that you would play in lieu of Dynamite. What does that say? Dynamite Knuckle.
Yes.
So.
His OCG name was.
Yeah. So okay, fine, whatever. It's hit to 1, and then you got your Phantasmal Miscellaneousaurus over here. Miscellaneousaurus. Again, this is the part of the 2-card combo with Overraptor, and it's odd that they hit this as opposed to Overraptor, but it's interesting that they hit this as opposed to Overraptor.
He's your Dunlong combo
I think
enabler.
That's what Ryan was talking about with the Banlist being a little bit different because of the OCG. I think Ovi's at 1.
Yeah, Ovi's at 1.
And over here it's at 3.
And this thing was like a common too. It's just really funny to see an obscure, stupid, like 3 times printed common to be on the ban list. But anyway, okay, fine. And then we got good old. What is a monkey board? Then we got Zodiac Molmarad, Rad Pierre. I wish they would change these freaking artworks because that's what
I mean. You gotta have puns.
That's something you can do. You can download the artwork and do it yourself.
No.
So I don't want to hear your complaining. Just read the list.
Nope.
Lay it down the dad law.
Oh yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. I mean, I think Rat Pier at 1 is kind of overkill because with
doesn't function anymore.
Because I feel like these 2 being gone, they lost their 2 power plays, so now it's more of a support engine. So they kind of
not to mention, I mean, Rat Pier's effect is to summon another Rat Pier. How do you summon a Rat Pier when that's the only Rat Pier? I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's a normal summonable monster.
Yeah, but why would you play it? Why even play the card?
It's technically Armageddon Night, I guess.
You can send you can send anyone. So
that's when it's normal summon, so you're not even like barraging it. I don't know. It's the deck is dead.
Okay, how about Butthole? How about Butthole to 1? What do we think about Butthole to 1?
They seem to be hitting a lot of mass destruction. They hit Slumber as well, so
yeah.
I do like that they limited Dark Hole before they banned Regeki. I think that's neat.
Yeah, well, that's because if we can't have Feather Duster, we should at least have Regeki, I think. Gateway of the Six. That was kind of out of left field. That was our left field controversial hit, our Unbanned. This was the set. I think this is the snatch.
A lot of left field cards.
I feel like they have some 6Sam support coming out soon, so I think they're getting the hype up for that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. They're trying to sell cards. And then we got the Revival, or True King's Return. Fine, whatever. This is like their best trap, so it makes sense to get this to 2 BLS.
Nice.
Nice.
Won't do anything, but it'll be fun to see.
Yeah, you know,
it'll get people thinking about chaos builds again, and it might have some fun.
Which I think is kind of what we're going to be seeing with Double Mathematician as well. At 2, it's still a weird level of Mathematicians. It's kind of like where Summoner Monk used to be. Spoiler alert. Where it's just an odd to run 2 of this card, but you can.
I mean, Mathman in himself is like one of those really good utility splashable cards. It's just a really good card to have, and I think it'll be pretty neat to see where it goes.
So these 2 I'll definitely be see if anyone actually runs them in anything. And then we got our Luster Pendulum, because at 1 he's absolute trash. You can barely use the damn thing. So
Dual Alliance does search them.
Yeah, so cool. That's fine. Then we got this garbage Brain Control. They really ruined the fuck out of this card. Pay 800 life points and target one face-up monster your opponent controls that can be normal summoned or set. Take control of that until the end of phase. Like, so this would only...
No. That's what you do. You take their rat and summon your rat from the deck. Oh!
Or
play, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I guess you could take a True Draco. Did anyone even think to do that with this thing? I don't know. But although I guess you're probably trying to take. You're probably. What are you gonna do? Nap a Dynamite Knight or something? Whatever. Dynamite. We got Burial from a different dimension at 2. This should be at 3.
That's neat.
I don't know why they're dicking around with this still.
If it were 3 banished cards, that wouldn't have come off the ban list. But 3 banished monsters is.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, you could say that like Pot of Acquisitiveness is in some cases, is in some cases a better card because it goes even as opposed to this, which is a -1. Unless of course you have like Mizuki in grave now or something like that, but inherently by itself, card economy wise, it's a -1, which isn't a really solid play. It's kind of a bum card. Quick play, fine, but I don't know. It should be a 3. This might be to help push Vendreads because
probably
they want to get
the zombie stuff.
The zombie stuff. El Shaddoll Fusion. That should be a 3. It has no target. We're gonna do.
Should be at 1.
What are you gonna do? Window Moon Mirror Shield? Like, come at me, bro. Like, fuck.
Yeah, it's when they target your window, and you go into another window.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Or Wendigo. You go into Wendigo. You're like, I'm playing it. I love this. I was really hoping we'd get this, and I didn't think we would, but we did. We got Prep of Rights to 2.
You also got a donation. So
Liam says that Emerald might be part of a hand loop with Gateway.
Oh, that might be cute. Like they can't have Gateway unbanned without Emerald or with Emerald at the same time. Okay, that might be true. But we got Prep to 2. I love this because I want to try to play Necros. I still think this suffers from the problem that sure, I can now more easily search Brio, but I still only have 1. So oops, I guess.
Why are you searching it when you could summon it?
Tribute it for Summon Skull. You can ARA it with Summon Skull.
Good question.
We got Debris Dragon to 3. Sure, whatever. Fuck, who cares?
Well, Brio and TG Hyper Librarian are also at 2.
That's right, because they're down here. Brio is Nerf Brio. He's okay. Yes.
Librarian gets got fucked by the new rules. So
yeah, there's nothing wrong with Librarian. I think he can come off because it's hard to summon 2 now. And if you're going to get 2 Synchro monsters on board with like a Link monster as well, that amount of resources, I think you're better off trying to summon something a little more defensive or aggressive than just attempt at a +1. So like you're gonna sit there. You're gonna sit there with like a I don't know, Mrs. Radiant and 2 TG Hyper Librarians and just well, I can't summon anything else, so I can't even draw. Like what fuck? Like all right, I guess I'll send one of the graveyards somehow and try to summon it back. I don't know. Seems clumsy.
Yeah. It's a dark spellcaster, so it's neat. There's some synergy as far as if you wanted to.
Oh, you could totally tribute it for a couple of Dark Magicians. All right, Triple Honest. Oh man, Boojin's getting the boost, man. Boojin's After they lost that Kaiser
And Trickstars.
and Trickstars, you can totally just jack up the Honest. I mean, this is such a dick card, but anyway. We got Rescue Cat to 3 because it's a errata kind of ruined it, but it still kind of works in like I don't know.
Is it just that their effects are negated? Was that the
Raccoon.
errata?
No, what is? I think it changed it to beasts, right? Like, well, I don't think it was beasts before, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
wasn't playing at that time, so there's not much comment I could add to it.
I wasn't either. But I'm pretty sure it was actually It was just more generic. I love this Rescue Grab at the 2
No, it was,
or the 3.
You can send this card, special summon 2 level 3 or lower beast type monsters from your deck, but destroy them. So their effects were not negated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you hand looped with Urbellum, I think, right? You just kept swinging.
Maybe.
You could attack with them, right?
Right.
Gotcha.
2 cards.
But here you go. Rescue Rabbit 3. Woot.
Dino
That's
Rabbit.
gonna be
Dino Rabbit.
Rabbit's coming
See,
back.
this is interesting because everyone's like, "Oh, dinosaurs are extinct." Lol, puns. But
Right.
you could make Dino Rabbit, which you know, frankly, might be a better version of the deck because playing
is Dino Rabbit completely legal now?
mostly, yeah. I don't think there's anything.
because I think they need 3 tour guide. Was that like an engine or not? Could have sworn it was.
What? I don't know. Maybe, but
Or was that wind-ups?
that's for wind-ups. So I think Dino Rabbit's legal because you have 3 rabbits. You can play all the vanillas. You know, what your Spire
2000 attack vanilla now.
Yeah, he's got a better target now, and I mean, sure you can't as easily do your little stupid combo with Miscellaneousaurus and Oviraptor, but now you can more easily get a couple copies of Lagia and Dolka on board. So I mean, like,
Now I remember what tour guide was for. Is you would go into Levia, right? Then you summon back that rabbit.
That's right.
and then
That's
go
right.
into another
gotcha.
tour lucky.
Which is
That's
much harder now with link rules. I think Rescue Rabbit's for the World Chalice.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's what it's for. It's for World Chalice. It's so that they actually have an opening play. Because I think that actually might be why they hit Dark Hole to 1.
Probably.
Because that deck has very little defense. It has a really flashy opening play. It'll like extra link and be like, haha, look at me. You know, 6 monsters. And you're like, oh, Regeki. And they're like, ah, damn. Like,
well, I guess I should go to game 2.
Game 2 then it is.
You
So
know,
GG.
Yeah, right.
So I think that's what it is. I think they're trying to push World Chalice because I think it has more cards coming out, right?
Probably. It seems like, I mean, it's one of the premier decks. So.
Yeah. Plus, I think it's just they want to sell. They just want to get links off the ground, and having a bunch of just old timey, like oppressive decks like your Zoo and your masterpieces are probably just not helping that at all.
OCG and TCG both needed a hard reset to summon in the link mechanic.
Yeah, to push the new things. So anyway, we're gonna just blast through the rest of these here real quick. We got Summoner Monk to 2 or to 1. Sorry, 3.
Wow,
3.
Dave.
Wow, Dave.
Complete fail.
Complete fail.
Edit that one out.
That one out. No, I'm gonna leave it in. Fuck it. Summoner Monk to 3. I think this should have been 3 a long time ago, but I think with the new rules, this is less of a problem than it's ever been.
Yes. Because that 3 you can make 2 rank 4s.
Yeah, because you could monk into something if you.
Right.
I mean, if you really wanted.
That's 4 spells.
I know, like you opened with nothing but monk and a buttload of spells, but you could conceivably do it. Now you really can't. So like,
I mean, that's monk books.
monk books, monk book. Let's play monk books.
Ooh, Rudra.
Ooh.
Who needs Blue Boy when you have the monk, right?
Monk books. Instead of using my spellbook of fate, I'll just discard that shit. It's not even
I mean,
good.
It's something
That,
hype you
that,
with. It's
that
not too
meme with
bad.
like the levels of enlightenment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the transcendence one. It's just
Yeah.
discarding all my power cards for
Next
more
level,
monks.
Just discard them.
You'll never see it coming.
Yeah, I got a bunch of monks now. It's like a fucking like clergy up here. Like, all right, Oodaloo. We got Witch of the Black Forest to 3. I think you're already testing this in your Pendulum Magicians,
I
aren't
love
you?
it. That's
Did
beautiful.
you get an errata?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't use
Same
the
thing,
effect
yeah.
of the monsters that you search this turn.
So searching
like
out
seeing it.
searching out Max C on your first turn is
A lull.
glorious.
That's a lull move.
Ryan is very fond of that play, I've noticed.
I
Searching the
do-
Max C.
I mean, you tell me what's wrong with it. You're playing
No,
against. You're doing a mirror match right there, right? You set Wavering Eyes and you search Max C. Your turn.
Normal summon Ryo set 5. That's the problem with searching Maxi. Is playing against me, I think.
Yeah.
Playing against Degenerate Stun.
It's a game 2 or 3 move.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then we got Charge of Light Brigade, Dragon Ravine, and Wavering Eyes to polish off the list.
Wavering Eyes, though.
These two, whatever, who cares? I guess.
Gets me moist.
But this is actually impressive. I'm a little worried about Wavering Eyes to 3 because yeah, Rule 4 really does hurt pendulums a lot. Like they have to play really kind of conservatively,
right.
But this is just still a really good card.
And Magicians, just talk about Magicians for a minute. They're not bad. I would not say they're bad in this format. And being able to search everything and search Trap Graph is kind of a big deal. Especially Trap Graph. Like, the card's really good.
Trap Graph wins games.
I mean, I guess the only thing you could say is that the likelihood of getting off the 3 or 4 effect is probably low. So...
I mean, I like it's a add a pendulum monster, so you're talking neat text like Amorphous Sloth, and you know that kind of thing. So I'm actually really excited about it.
Be really kinky and add Ariadne, and like put Iris in the scale and just go ham with that.
Anyways,
the other thing I was thinking with that, I mean, it gets your double Iris off first turn when you don't have a battle phase.
Fair enough. Alright, so that was the list. I might stick this on the channel as its own video. Who the fuck knows? I don't know if I even get around to it.
There's one thing we could add is like cards that didn't get hit. I still like that Exciton got reprinted, and it didn't come off the ban list.
No, it was funny.
That made me laugh so hard.
But anyway, guys, obviously we're gonna keep streaming here, but this is for a nice cutoff for the video if I was to make it. Let's let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Blah, 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 blah. And remember, guys, if you don't troll the meta, who will? I'll see you guys next time, or continuing. That was fucking garbage. I don't care. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave this in too. Fuck you guys.
Heh, clicking the subscribe button's a good move. I guess there's a first time for everything. Feel free to click on these third-rate videos from a fourth-rate Yu-Gi-Tuber. But I don't have time for such amateurs. Come on, Mokuba, let's go get ice cream.